Wait a second, they had 2 fucking Moors there?
With the base, so.
Select destination.
The second Moor is not down.
Hello and welcome everybody to more ArmA 3
Destination
Warlords
selected.
time. Yeah!
Try
With
and
your
get
host,
us on
Ferrous
the ping
Creek.
or something, and
Yes,
if I
yes,
can
it
see
is I have returned
That's a lot of smoke right now.
to the battlefield once again.
Yeah, I got
me and my
it locked
boys about to cross the
again.
water.
And here we are at, is this
Messing
Georgios
around.
base? Yeah, Georgios. Georgios. Oh, there we go. Is that a Mora?
Alright, going to go rearm.
Copy that. Me and my boys are.
We got teamwork.
Take the assault boat to the next base.
We got teamwork. We got dream work. We got
You guys are moving in.
framework.
So time to go fuck with Blue 4 yet.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
I'm about to.
Steam.
Need
Okay.
food, so be at the
Better
base.
calm down.
Incoming sector scan.
Alright, just let me know when you're on the ground because I don't want to call
Is it possible to calm up?
completely out of the way.
Like, you want people to do the opposite of calming down. Do you tell them to calm up? I know. Really good question.
Me and my boys are coming in by the sea.
So good that
Let's see.
it probably must be. Oh,
Yeah.
oh boy.
Very nice.
Disregarded. Okay, I see you now.
Hope I didn't
Sector
mishear
scan
that.
terminated.
Oh boy, I should get behind this wall. This ancient ruined wall from the past. That was a hit, that last shot. There we go. Get behind! Whew. Made it.
Alright, calling in ammo truck.
Yeah, go ahead.
Seems like we just started the assault here. For the most part.
I will. in a
Yeah, you
second,
need
but
3,000.
Yeah, I got 2.9.
And what is blue for? I don't know. I feel like blue for. Oh,
Hey, don't match landing on the
Headshot.
chasm, bro.
blue for I think are ahead, and they've got more players at the moment. But
Taking off.
don't count us out yet.
But
Op 4 is
seriously,
pretty.
how you guys already have like 5K.
I've just been saving up since the beginning. It's probably like an hour and a half.
Select destination.
Yep.
Destination selected.
That and killing stuff gives you CP. Not that much though.
I'm
Command
gonna
points.
get a new front up as well in about 2 minutes or so. Kind of tanked out from last game.
Yeah.
Neofron. I did a lot of tanking last time I played. I'll probably do some more tanking this time, but I might also fly later on.
Yep, do it.
But on foot operations are good too.
Bill, do you just have a tank sitting here in this town? Oh, okay. I was all like, drive that thing right up to the objective.
Pull up. Yeah, you got it. He wasn't even.
Stop danger at all. I'll follow you in.
It's probably like half throttle. He was also braking, I'm sure. But the Neofron cooks. It's quick.
That's our fast mover, right?
No, get it!
We should be the only ones with the fast mover.
Ooh. AI.
That's your TP again.
I can see that.
He flew too close to the ground.
You
They
got an
picked him
ammo
up,
truck, right?
locked on, and
Yeah, I got ammo. I don't got repair though.
It's all good. I can get repaired real soon.
not seeing
Once we
anything
start
else from
capping,
here.
the
They're probably
objectives, we should start building an
in
airbase at Salt Flat.
the fences and over. Yeah, they're plenty over
Agreed.
there. Shoot. Wow. Okay,
Camp
this
on,
is
like,
Better places to put a rhino.
Yeah, you're clear for that. How damaged are you?
I saw him smoking when we were over me.
Yeah, I'm kind of badly hit, but I can lend this.
Cut to him crash. 3, 2, 1. My boys and I have landed.
I'm loaded.
Yeah,
I'm not
do-
going back.
practical as ever.
Too high, too fast.
He's in the game. He is not even at his computer anymore. He
It wasn't clear
uploaded
that
his
like-
neural network so that he's here. That's why he's taking it so seriously. It's life and death for Doot. Oh man. We need armor here. I think hopefully this is there's an Ifrit, so that's good.
Calling in infantry to heal me, and then I can put him in this ammo truck. That way, this will
If anything, throw him in the rearm. He's gonna fall in.
Got my buddy here, sharing cover. And Bun, Yi Bun.
Yeah.
Get out of here, Bun. This is restricted area. Was I hit? Sounds like I'm like grimacing. Here we go. Oh,
Got
nope.
the main boys.
Well, there, one AP guy.
Having vehicles here increases our capping power,
Sorry, I was
as I understand it. It even takes into
I
account
heard the missile launch. I was like,
each
yeah,
player's
that's coming.
and, I suppose, AI's health.
Careful, guys.
So if you're wounded, you are less effective toward the cap counter, that is. You can still fight them off.
Yep,
Did they find you?
me and my boys are moving push again.
Yep, Doot and his boys, you know, they're
Smart. Should have done the same.
they're actual people to him because he's in the game, so they're
We're engaging enemy contact, me and my boys.
oh yeah, the boys. Boys are back in town.
Is that no? That's our 240.
That should be
Boards should be down.
Boys are back in town. The boys are back in town. Boys are back in town. Yeah. I love that song.
Hey, how you doing? Special system neutralized.
The
So
enemy
far,
is
so
advancing.
good. Neo Core is pretty tricky to capture, so
Checking for fire.
that's a good one for Blue Fort at.
What do you use to
Get
crush?
tucked away.
X.
Like that.
I mean,
Hags.
yeah.
Anybody in here?
Put up one.
Base, see the crown.
In the dome? I wonder. I'm sure these installations, these buildings, have something to do with the Eastwind campaign for ArmA 3.
But that's also the zoom out button.
And I wonder what that purpose is. They're so cool. Interesting, just triangle domes.
I was looking for
Triangle paneled.
All contacts down.
One right here on my ping.
Conduct experiments.
Sector seized.
Oop, that was
Voting for the next
not
sector.
bad at all.
Select sector.
Especially after the Angara got
I
here.
got no shot over there. There's buildings.
Going for Ferrous? Okay. It's not a bad idea.
Incoming sector scan.
Whoa. Wonder what that
Where are we going? Ferrous?
Ferrous. Everyone can transfer for my boys.
was. Grenades, maybe?
They come on.
Oh, man.
Sector
The Brotherhood, you
selected.
can feel it. He's just fighting right next to his
Select
boys.
Destination
In
selected.
game.
Sector
in there.
scan terminated.
I love that you can hear missiles flying through the air. Oh. I think that's Duke. Nope, it's Pigpen. Chugging a little bit. Both teams are probably engaging AI forces right now, so it's a little bit more laggy when that happens. I think that's pretty much the biggest thing everybody hopes is improved for in the next ArmA. Just overall frame rate
Roger.
and optimization without needing to resort to taking away features.
Incoming sector scan.
I would hate it if you couldn't control AI subordinates, or could only control less of them, like even
My boys are making the way over there.
in custom scenarios, and having to mod it to allow for bigger squad sizes or something. Or, you know, just compromising on vehicles. And that includes all, you know, ground and air vehicles. Map size.
Sector scan terminated.
The thing about the ArmA games is that there aren't really many experiences that even really come close. Maybe Grand Theft Auto, sort of. I mean, that's a totally different game, but it does have a huge map. There are some comparisons that can be drawn between those two games, but on the other hand, Grand Theft Auto, the studio behind it is massive. It's incredible what they've done, but at the same time, I feel like ArmA 3 deserves credit, well, all the ArmA games, for achieving what they have. And though they're not really direct competition or even the same genre, I feel like the ArmA games can kind of stand up to GTA, especially with modding. There's there are a lot of ways to open up and expand the experiences. So anyway,
1.4 clicks out.
Bohemia Interactive are working on their new game engine, the Infusion engine. The only game, public game that's using this engine right now is Daisy, I think. There may be other games that are using it, but the thing about Daisy is that it's a port from not the ArmA 3 engine, it's a port from the ArmA 2 engine.
I got it.
That was funny. Hi. And I've expressed this opinion a couple of times on stream, and it's not popular, but I'm not a big fan of ArmA 2 compared to the rest of Bohemia's games. Operation Flashpoint was great. Came out in 2001. There was nothing really like it at all at the time. But it was a dreadful
Does anyone here know Spike?
learning curve. Not just to, you know, learn the game. That wasn't so dreadful because it was fun for the most part. The other learning curve has to do with technical, you know, problems, diagnosing and solving these problems, as well as things like using mods for Operation Flashpoint. When you did it a couple of times, it became kind of second nature, and it actually, in a way, helped me, at least, helped me learn some of the other things that you can do with a computer. But sometimes it was a nightmare. It'd be like the game would crash, or you couldn't start it, or something would just be wrong, and it would take so long to figure out how to do it. You'd uninstall and reinstall and go through the rigmarole. I don't know if that's the correct expression.
Voting for the next sector.
For this context. But you would. You'd do all that stuff, and none of it would work. And then
Incoming sector scan.
Not that far away.
I can't cite a specific example, it's been too long, but it would just, something would be discovered, or it'd be some trivial thing like, oh, you've got to move this file into this directory. It's like, oh, I thought we already tried that. And just that kind of thing. That still happens to an extent to some games. So that's OFP. Loved OFP.
Sector scan terminated.
There's nothing else like it, and it was just so much fun. Oh, Calicory, okay. And we've got enemies.
It's a problem. Give me a second. I'm rearming.
After a couple of years of playing OFP and loving it for the most part, it was discussion about the next game. Back then referred to as either Game 2 or Operation Flashpoint 2.
The enemy is advancing.
And that was really exciting because it's like, oh, you know, I love Operation Flashpoint. I still play it, and it's the mods help keep it relevant. So there's still, you know, an active community, and
Well, I'm in a jet.
there's semi-new content thanks to, you know, mod developers.
I've got a Strider here I just took down.
And then we're hearing about the next game that's going to have, you know, improved graphics, new technology, just everything that you came to expect, and more. And without going into the drama between Codemasters and Bohemia Interactive, I didn't care about Operation Flashpoint, whatever it was called, from Codemasters. Didn't care. I was interested in whatever Bohemia were doing
Sector scan
next.
terminated.
And that ended up being, I think it was Game 2 that was in development. They referred to it as Game 2. And basically it was supposed to be the sequel successor to Operation Flashpoint. I don't know if that became ArmA or if they scrapped the work they'd done on Game 2 and started from scratch for ArmA, Armed Assault,
Select
as in
destination.
ArmA 1,
Destination selected.
which I love. Only a little bit less than Operation Flashpoint. ArmA was a great game. It wasn't great on release. There were many problems. But by the game, or by the end of the game's life cycle, they'd made a pretty solid product. It would have been much better if that was the product they released. They shipped initially, but because of financial struggles and self-publishing, well, it wasn't quite self-publishing. I think they had some help, but I think they also did a lot of that work themselves. Bohemia Interactive, that is. ArmA 1, I loved it. I loved the terrain. Serrani, still one of my favorite maps. Yep, totally geographically and environmentally infeasible and unplausible, and that's one of the reasons I liked it. The north half was mountainous, forest, you know, evergreen, kinda, and some deciduous trees that you'd find in more mild to cold climates. And then the south is like a tropic, even desert area with palm trees, and so yeah, kind of unfeasible, but I didn't care. I liked those features. Oh no! Not even paying attention. So that was the terrain for ArmA 1, Serrani. I really liked the towns on that map. I think that was also a big reason. Paradiso, or Paraiso, not Paradiso. That was like the capital.
Select destination.
Corazal was like a
Destination
border
selected.
city, which was cool. But one of my, I think,
Still didn't work.
I can remember the cities' names because they were like
Blanos, were you having any issues?
really fun PvP multiplayer environments. Ortego was another one. And Dolores, that was a good one too.
So it's good time to strike them.
There was also the northern capital, Bagango, but it wasn't really as big as the southern cities. And then Bohemia announced ArmA 2. I felt like it was, I was surprised at how soon they had announced the sequel to Armed Assault.
Boys are moving up.
But also, Armed Assault by that point was a pretty solid game, so I felt confident, you know, that they'd ship ArmA 2 and it would be pretty stable and add some new features.
They got more vehicles up over there.
It'd be a lot of fun. I think my expectations were a little bit too high for ArmA 2,
Over there for Blue Fort.
and I just didn't.
Yeah.
I played the crap out of it. I played a lot of ArmA 2, but it didn't really stick with me like OFP and ArmA 1 had. And then ArmA 3 came out, and I love ArmA 3.
Moving on to the next
And it's kind of
objective.
all I really need to say. I am looking forward to the next, hopefully, next ArmA. I really hope we get one. And if we do, that it doesn't make compromises except to improve things, like the action menu.
Alright.
That could use improvement. Commanding your AI, there's probably a more efficient way of doing that. Improving the AI's behavior and
Sector seized.
other
Voting for the
optimizations,
next
sure.
sector. Select sector.
But hopefully that doesn't mean
Incoming sector scan.
cutting down the size of the maps or reducing the number of assets that are available in the vanilla game, like tanks and jets and planes, all that stuff. Choppers, boats.
Sector selected.
I don't see them doing that. I think
Right now.
they know that the community would not react well to such changes.
Sector scan terminated. Select destination.
It's the
Destination
first time it
selected.
actually happens to me legit. I get killed.
And at the same time,
As long as
I'm sure they know that one of the most heavily requested features is just to improve the frame rate and optimization across the board.
there's no- That's retarded.
Wait, Cashman?
Which brings us back to the infusion
Timer on the
engine,
objective?
Yes, I did.
for which the only game
Man.
that is running on the infusion engine right now is standalone DayZ. And like I said, that was ported from the ArmA 2 engine. So it's not a good
Nice.
representation of what the infusion engine can do, because
What, we're keeping score?
we would be able to judge that better from a product that was developed from the ground up for
How else
the
do you know
infusion
who
engine,
wins?
which utilizes its
That's a
features
team
to
effort.
their
Well,
maximum
we all win,
It is the
but
same.
it's
We all-
who's the best winner?
capabilities.
I see. I see. I'm kind of holding
think
back
he's
here
down.
until I get my Cashman.
I think Agios Petros is
Obviously,
pretty
last chance.
remote, so there's not much here. Some infantry.
Incoming sector scan.
Don't want to get too far ahead.
But we're not capping it yet. Okay, here we go. Chopper will do the trick. But we're still engaging, so some resistance left.
I gotta respect both.
Also, I hope that Bohemia notice at least a few of their Warlords servers are pretty active and popular,
Sector
both in
seized.
Europe and in US.
Sector scan terminated.
Hey,
Voting for the next sector.
Warren, can you give us a ride?
And that even though there are exploits, trolls, griefers,
Incoming sector scan.
and worse, hackers, and that is annoying, and it sucks, but it's not enough to get people to stop playing. Like, people like this mode. Bohemia, work on Warlords. Give us
Sector selected.
another update to Warlords. Jazuro, I'm talking to you. I love your game mode. I know you worked on Warfare. Maybe
Sector scan
incorporate
terminated.
some of the features from
Select
Warfare, like a
Destination
mobile
selected.
headquarters. I know that would throw pretty much the whole core mechanic of
Bill, I'm
Warlords
waiting
out
for
the
you to
window,
pick
having a
up
mobile
his
HQ.
vehicle. Driving again.
Other additions they could incorporate. More defense options. There's static turrets that you can set up, and even automatic turrets, but I'd like to see sandbags,
You know
pillboxes,
they're there.
even bunkers if, like, you have the money. And maybe options for players to buy extra defensive, like AI, for the town. Pretty sure they come with default defense forces, but it'd be cool if you could add more defenses to slow down the enemy if they're trying to capture
So,
your
I'm still on the
sector.
jet, and it doesn't even let me switch my weapons at all. And you can tell like which one's active, like on the HUD and the bottom.
Oh no! Where are you? I don't see him. Just gonna back away.
On the vehicle.
Incoming sector scan.
Strider gunner down. Strider's clear of people.
Yeek.
Strider down.
Rodopoly. Well, I don't think they're actually down this way. Not according to the sector scan, anyway.
It's somewhere down there, and I'm gonna read
Sure, I'll do it.
Okay, I can't see who's talking either, so you have to let me.
Dude, it's me, dude.
Dude!
Okay, dude. I'm gonna leave my Nephron here at the airfield as well.
Sector scan terminated.
It's going to
Sounds like he's
The
got to
enemy is
disconnect.
advancing.
He'll be coming back.
Oh, if I...
Yeah, Blue 4 are pulling ahead, I'm pretty sure. Whoa. It's the heavy machine gun.
I can go back to the airport and hold it in to take it back.
Alright. Let's get in there.
If you don't mind. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That won't even work.
His jet's messed up. That's why he's gonna reload.
Why are you leaving? A laving.
Yeah, I guess you could rule that out. Just let somebody else get in it.
Strider. HMG Strider, no less. Careful, Juju. Careful, Juju. There's a HMG Strider. Just to the left there. Oh. Good thinking. Why didn't I think of that? Yeah, go grab the javelin, or maybe a...
I died. That's it. Grab me. Currently catching.
Smoke is actually effective against AI.
Got a Strider spare game. Grab it.
Oh, is the Strider disabled? Oh, the Strider is disabled. Never mind. Here we were, being all tactical. Well, at least you got a javelin, buddy. I was gonna go for that, but yeah, the idea of smoking it out was a good idea.
They got a repair specialist.
Oh, I heard somebody shoot. Sounds like this way. Well, I have enough for a tank at this point. Oh.
Someone type something in the side chat.
He's prone. That definitely hid him from me until I finally saw him shooting at me. But This is basically the role of infantry for sector clearing, especially in these suburban/urban areas where it's harder for a vehicle to kind of get into every nook and cranny. Let alone inside the buildings themselves, which sometimes the AI will garrison the buildings. Very rarely, though. I don't hardly see that. Unless you command your own AI to do it. I don't see the town defenses doing it naturally. That's okay. Looks like they're blue for our back capping, which is good for us. It gives us time to catch up.
The enemy is advancing.
Yeah, they're gonna cap those towns really quick. Those are small, no defense, not much defense, small defensive force. Maybe 2 squads, sometimes a vehicle, maybe. And sometimes that vehicle drives away. I don't know why.
Ian, are you still in server?
Okay, I think I got him.
But I can't see who's talking in chat.
Oh, that sucks. It's me, dude. Hey, how you doing?
Yeah, hey. But I just got in a different vehicle and then it reset whatever was wrong with it. But now I just can't see who's speaking in chat, but that's not a big deal.
Not that important, anyways.
I wonder if he's setting up some defenses out here.
Friendly UI, and then I disabled it, and it may need a restart to go back.
Manually, you can't request defenses outside of a sector. So.
Sector seized. Select sector.
Hooray!
Exactly.
And Thrakia. We're going. I am gonna get a tank at this point.
Yeah, I have it off right now, but I still can't see.
Incoming sector scan.
We want to go down
Select
back here, or
drop
we wanna
zone.
go south?
Airdrop in progress.
Yeah, that's
ببینید خودت درگیر شو خطا عقب نشینی افاق رو کنترل کن
Issue a few quick
Sector
commands,
selected.
and then locate my tank and run toward it. Indeed. Very arbitrary instructions.
okay. Well, I'm up in camp.
Also, equip binoculars so you can sprint faster.
Acting as cat support, too.
Sector scan terminated.
Nod.
I got like engagement.
Not a lot, so everybody agrees. That was actually a sales technique when I worked at Sears. I say technique with quotation marks. Maybe it works. Not knocking it, but that was one of my least favorite jobs. I'm not a good salesman.
The enemy is advancing.
Ammo truck.
Yes, I have one in the rearm, I think, and then.
But
there's
yeah,
the
at
AI.
Sears they suggested and encouraged nodding while you describe the benefits of our products. And you should buy this thing.
Is everyone cool with that?
And I'm just gonna keep nodding until you buy it.
زمان شو
Suggesting that you buy it. Didn't help that I worked in the hardware department, and I don't care about tools and stuff or handiwork. I've done it before as a job, and a lot of
Incoming
the
sector scan.
people I worked with, including my managers and boss, often gave me the impression that I wasn't very good at it. And I'm okay with that conclusion, with that. You know, I don't have an interest in that kind of stuff. So it seems pretty logical that I wouldn't be that good at it. Now, that isn't to say that I didn't improve. And while I was there, it was important to do good work. Man, I am just going off on tangents today. ArmA's kind of good for that though. This is just, you know, big old map, big sandbox. There's not really much happening right now, so I can talk about other things. Okay, that's our Neofron up there. Yeah, last time I played Warlords, I was also Op4 and Blue4. Somebody on their team was able to spawn in Op4 assets for the Blue4 team at their base. So, cheating was afoot. And we still ended up beating them. That was pretty good. Pretty good, man. After Anthrake, we could turn back and get Sharky and start backcapping. In fact, wow. The bombs have been dropped. Those were actually rockets, but could have been mistaken for bombs. Got an Orca approaching. This is the beauty of this game mode. We've got players on foot, we've got players in vehicles, players in jets, players in choppers. And maybe there's an Op4 player somewhere in a boat doing something. But my point is that all of this happening at the same time, and the team just kind of working together to... Whoa, whoa. That's dude. He's a traitor. Being in the game is too much for him. He wants out. He's just gonna kill anybody to get himself out.
The enemy is
It's too real, man. Let me out. What I just shot at. I think I might have got him. Alright, I wonder where we're gonna go next. We're gonna keep going west, or are we gonna backcap?
Sector seized. Select sector.
I think that's a good idea. Blue 4 are gonna head this way soon, though. Seems like they've turned back. We'll start heading to Charkia. Which is beyond that hill.
Sector selected.
I'd also really like it if I could play Warlords more on Livonia, but not everybody owns the Contact DLC, so they don't have access to that terrain, unfortunately. It's worth it though, because Livonia is almost as good as Tanoa. I love Tanoa. That's another... The Warlords on Tanoa is pathetic. but it may be a little too small of a terrain overall. Could still be fun. I mean, Malden is pretty fun, and I think Malden's smaller than Tanoa, so could work, but right now it's very, very small scale. I think one of the reasons is that the town defenses consist of, like, guerrillas that die in one shot. And I say that like it's a bad thing, and, you know, it's... everybody's got a different opinion. The time to kill for these AAF infantry, sometimes I put like 5 shots into a dude with the regular rifles, and it is accounted for with their armor, like, unless you get a direct headshot slash face shot, because the helmets actually do something.
Incoming sector scan.
No. Target that, what is it, a Mora? Yeah. Got a good clear shot. There it is. Gotcha. I gotcha.
Sector scan terminated.
Spec up. It's really not that big of a deal to me to include, say, the AAF on Tanoa, or maybe the Livonian Defense Force. It really doesn't bother me. Like, I just want to use Tanoa as a terrain, because that map is great. And the thunderstorms, oh, the weather, all of that stuff. Be cool if we could get that. But that's another need the Apex DLC for Tanoa, so it's not everybody has that. They gave away Malden for free, but Malden's not as popular as Altis. And Stratus either. Stratus is... I don't think people play on that map too often. I agree. Stratus is okay. I think I burnt myself out on it with the beta, though. I was so starved for ArmA 3 at that point. I wanted it. That I just played the crap out of the demo, and that was Stratus. Which is still cool, but it's small, so it's like when you can fly a jet over the whole island in a matter of seconds. That was fun. Blue 4 going for Ethera. I wonder if we'll keep going for our back cap. I think we could probably wrap up the southeast in under an hour, maybe? If we really push it. And that would be super helpful. But if we do that, Blue 4 will probably conquer most of this area, which is less helpful. Wow, I can't believe I've been live for almost an hour already. Time flies when you're having fun. Isn't that right, Quana? I almost got you. Almost clipped you.
Oh shit, okay, oh sorry.
Roger, keep right away.
Okay,
Yeah.
the map was I wasn't wrong though.
Yeah.
You're not wrong. Alright, marking on map and rearm resupply.
Charkia almost capped. Very good.
Hey friends, I got a question.
Hello,
It's
friend.
Neo.
What's up?
Where do you need me, Commander? Where do you need me?
Do whatever. You can do whatever.
It's not the answer he wanted.
So I can come
Alright,
in 2 minutes.
Yes,
Alright. 12 flags are marked with a square and a horribly drawn R&R. There you go. Rearm there if you need to.
Sector seized. Select sector.
Here goes. So we are back capping. The campaign goes south. Alright, let's get the heck out of
Incoming
suburbia.
sector scan.
Alright, let's
Gonna roll through town.
get back to that. Okay.
I have someone I
Going to Pyrgos.
Sector selected.
– 77 kilometers an hour. Love this thing. It cooks.
Sector scan terminated.
And it's especially nice when you've got a hill. It actually climbs the hill pretty quickly. Still very slow, but not unbearably slow like the Slammer. Or, God forbid, the Kuma. That thing.
We're gonna die.
It's a beast. Take out that road marker. It's no big deal. Don't worry about it. It was part of my orders
Alright, around 3.9 clicks away.
all the way at the top. Take out that road post.
Clicks up in new inventory.
Take it down. And that one too.
Right.
Almost missed it. That wouldn't have been good.
Is there any mortars or artillery in this one?
Oh yeah. Had to do the triple take there. Wasn't lag. That was just style and lag.
I was lighting it up on the cannon.
It's always very nice to watch.
Right.
I just realized how that sounded.
Incoming sector scan.
That's not what I meant. Get your mind out of the gutter. Alright. Go to this final intersection.
Sector
Still
scan
in the sector
terminated.
and to turn left.
My guy.
As soon as the shooting starts. Or maybe that... I was taking cover. I think that was an explosion next to me. Anyway, back to third person. There's my guy automatically turned in. Look at this guy. Ready to ambush whoever comes around that corner. That's the Cashman, for sure. Ooh. Got lucky there. Saw a missile almost hit you. There's probably another on the way. If you're not careful. Oh, yep. Something exploded. I think he's probably okay. But I think it did actually hit him. Oh, nope, he wasn't okay. He died. Down. Oh. It's clear. A path for line of sight. Just knock down all the walls. Ouch. Oh shit. Cover him. Nice. Come on. I don't know why you automatically ran over there, but get back over here. Repair the tank. Then treat yourself. And then get in.
One for each eye. My eyes keep
Dude.
walking away from me, but
3? 3? 3 is disobeying. 3? I swear I will court-martial you. You will hear. You will hear of this.
Sector scan.
Oh my goodness. 3 is being a jerk. 2, treat yourself so you don't complain that you're injured every 5 seconds. I'm just gonna... Three, what do you do? You're making a fool of yourself. You're making me look bad. Am I gonna have to dismiss you?
this match just started.
Sector scan
Because you're
terminated.
bugged? Well, we're gonna just wait for your replacement. Unless I have to replace 2 as well. 2, I hope you didn't learn any bad influences, bad habits from 3. This must be what Duke's life is like. He's just gotta constantly be on his boys, as he calls them.
Incoming sector scan.
We'll just do your
Airdrop in
coordinates.
progress.
Let's go get him. Alright, new 3. New and improved 3. Get in.
Sector scan terminated.
Those are friendlies. Boom!
Incoming sector
1
scan.
hour. 1 hour mark. It really does go pretty quickly while I'm playing this. This time, though, I started the stream about as soon as I started playing. Well, no, as I started playing, actually. Lately I've been kind of starting the stream mid-gameplay.
Sector scan terminated.
But I was a little too late for that this time.
The enemy is advancing.
That took a while for Blue 4 to capture that. Which is a good thing. We'll see where they're going next.
Sector seized. Voting for the next sector.
Dorita!
Sector.
Dorito Town.
Incoming sector scan.
Going to Dorito Town.
Sector selected.
Chopper's on the way. Alright, let's turn out again. Why not?
Sector scan terminated.
So either as soon as this tank is destroyed, or at the end of the southern campaign that we're doing, if the tank isn't destroyed, I'll get a jet after we complete these sectors. Or if I lose my tank, I'll get a jet and help clear the towns with a jet. Which will also serve as practice flying. Got a lot of time in the game, but I'm still plenty to learn. Got a Kamish ahead. Oh, injured!
Incoming sector scan.
Dorita. Here we go. So I think it's as soon as the... maybe not the commander's turret, but the main turret shoots even the coaxial machine gun. You go back to cover. Clipping technology. The barrel clips through objects. It's fine. CSAT technology. Yeah, let's go, Kamish. Okay, that way doesn't work so well. Once you line it up perfectly. Like a glove. Or toit. Toit. This is toit. Just opening things up, that's all. Oh, I see you. I see you. Oh boy. Okay. These are dangerous. They'll destroy your tank or vehicle. If you drive under and get stuck, the physics, the collision is so intense, it's inelastic as hell. To the point of critical. Meltdown. nodding again. You gotta nod. Always nodding.
Sector seized. Voting for the next sector.
We're gonna keep going. It's interesting, the eastern part of Altis is clearly a little more spread out with its sectors / towns. Whereas the western, look at all this. There's like, I mean, Oreo Castro's pretty secluded, but it's just all these sectors for Blue 4 to get. But at the same time, these eastern sectors are very easy for a coordinated Op4 team to capture one after the other. And right now we are coordinating pretty well. Got an Orca taking shots from afar. Oh, got infantry over there who have already fast traveled in and are calling more reinforcements to their coordinates. Yeah. That's what should happen every time. But these walls will stop you in your tracks. No pun intended. And Chalky is kind of a weird town. It's like it's on a hill, so some of the homes are lower. Like down here, these are way below those homes up there. And it's just weird. It's kind of cool though. Ah, and my main coaxial machine gun has the bug where it can only fire for like a second before it has to reload again. It actually reduces the usefulness of the T100, and I think the slammer happens to the slammer too. It reduces. Oh boy! It's a Gorgon. Why can't I target Gorgon? More! Where's the Gorgon? More! Oh, there it is! Oh, and it's moved. Okay, he's gone. Over here. Coming for you. Don't think you can get away with this. Oh, boy. Maybe you can. Come on! Right up there, dude! I had to manually target that time. Went back to coaxial gun for some reason. Dude, target the Gorgon! Please. Please fire! Jeez. That was a disaster. Maybe it's time for a jet. In any case, we'll see if this 3 does a better job than the last 3. 3, get out. 3, repair. Your beloved home. Your tank. This is where you live. Take pride. And repair it. And then get back in. I don't care about your injuries. We're all injured. There we go. Yeah, that was a rough engagement with the Gorgon, but got there in the end. There's somebody over there. I saw a foot. Somebody prone. It's probably a AI squad leader. Or I'm seeing stuff, but I'm not, because I see him there. So I think I've left the town though, so it's not a huge deal to get these guys because they're not helping defend either, so. Still alive. There we go. Got him. Just had to burn out with the tracks.
Incoming sector scan.
Gave quite the chase, though. Alright, so just 3 left. Panagia, Perez, and Silicano. And Blue 4 are also backcapping, so we're pretty much
Sector scan terminated.
both building up for the big confrontation in the center. And we'll see who ends up being able to push the other team back. Blue 4 are still probably ahead, but I feel like they're losing. The longer it goes on without them pushing us, the better chances Op4 has at pushing them. So we're almost done with our campaign here. They may decide to try to get all of these sectors before concentrating much on the central area. If we can hold this and then start pushing along this way before they react, then that could be it, basically. For Blue 4. We'll see. They may react in time. And there's other factors involved too. It's not just timing.
Sector seized. Voting for the next sector.
Some players are very skilled at defending, and very tenacious, to the point where it makes it like they enjoy
Incoming sector scan.
dredging it out like that and giving their team time, make-up time basically. So timing isn't always super important if there's enough team members who can give their team time to recover and time to kind of maneuver around whatever the other team is doing. And yeah, defending one sector tooth and nail can
Sector scan terminated.
really slow down one or both teams. And look at that, Blanos with a 4 quad kill. I'm guessing he's flying. Yep. He's sabotaging their assault, which helps a lot. Oh man, he's getting some good hits out there.
Incoming sector scan.
It's working out for him. Whoop. Wonder what's going on. This is pretty far outside any sector. It's probably random AI that drove away. Can't tell what it is. Flaming wreckage
Sector
of some
scan
sort.
terminated.
Maybe a Strider. Oh, there's infantry out here too.
Incoming sector scan.
Okay, it was a transport truck, probably full of infantry. That's another thing about Warlords logistics. It still plays a role, but a lot of people... I mean, the convenience of fast travel almost entirely negates the role and purpose of logistics.
Sector scan terminated.
I don't know the solution to it. I don't necessarily think that fast travel should be taken away, but maybe there are some... Maybe just make fast travel available to owned sectors, and contested sectors you actually have to, you know, get transport out to, or run if you want. You can do that. It takes a long time to run anywhere on foot, but there are advantages to it. You know, you can take better cover. That's a Strider. Still alive. That's not the Strider. Come on. But if you made it so that when you select new sector to attack, that you have to physically move out there instead of being able to fast travel to a point close to that sector. I mean, even fast traveling to another sector that you own, which is close to the one you're attacking, helps a lot and reduces the importance of logistics, but not as much as it currently is reduced by. Sorry, buddy. He's down. And then one of the main differences between Warlords and Warfare / Conquer the Island, traditionally, Warfare and Conquer the Island feature an MHQ, mobile headquarters, which can be deployed at the commanders or teams. You know, they can choose wherever on the map they want to deploy their headquarters. And the headquarters also allows for base building, and that was kind of the main thing for CTI. You choose a nice hidden location to build your base, and
The enemy is advancing.
you would install factories at the base. There was a barracks, and from there you could get gear, a loadout, as well as infantry
Incoming
AI.
sector scan.
There's a light factory, which gives you Hunter or Ifrit. What are the other ones? The Quillen and the Prowler?
Sector
Is it?
selected.
Or, you know, quad bikes. Light vehicles. Then there's your heavy factory, which is tanks and APCs. And then there would be an air factory. Sometimes there were two versions, one for helicopters and the other for jets. Either way. So those were like your main production factories. There were other buildings to get to, though. There was a control center where you'd have access to upgrades, team-wide upgrades, that cost money, though. You'd have to earn money to get those upgrades. So that was the control center. You could get radar installations that help detect enemy units and that kind of stuff. Are we going Silicano first? Interesting. As well as defensive buildings and structures. Systems. There were a couple other types of buildings too, I think. Naval factory, of course, for boats. And the HQ itself. Its mobile version is usually like a tank. In Operation Flashpoint, it was, I think, the Bradley for Blue 4 and the MP3, I want to say, for Op 4. That was a long time ago. So it was something similar for ArmA, which one of the reasons I really love ArmA is that that's when the developers finally released an official multiplayer mode that was based off of Conquer the Island, and that's where the first Warfare came into play. And Jazuro himself, I believe, worked on Warfare. I loved playing Warfare on ArmA so much, but it came pretty late in the game's life, and not a whole lot of people would play it with me, so I definitely got less of it than I would have liked. ArmA 2 also had Warfare, and I played it on that a lot, but I played probably more of the community version of CTI at that point, because it was just more popular, more people playing it. I think I preferred Warfare still. It's just that everybody else wanted mods with extra weapons and I've gotten past. Maybe I'll get back into it one day, but I feel like I went through the phase of needing mods to be entertained by playing ArmA. I'm pretty much the complete opposite now. I like the vanilla game, and because Warlords uses almost all of the assets available in the entire game, which is more than enough for me. Like, I don't need more than what's here. And also, this is all the official, like,
Incoming sector scan.
it's all the stuff that the development studio itself published and shipped. And that's, I'm not trying to knock modders or anything, but all I mean is that these assets are part of the game, and they are what the developers intended for the end user to use, for the most part, unless they're interested in mods, because Bohemia are actually very supportive of the modding community. I don't want to make it sound like they don't want you to play mods, but I would also think that they should hope a lot of people are satisfied with the vanilla game as well. Maybe more than satisfied, as I am. Anyway. Just gonna knock down more walls here as we cap Silicano. And on to Ferrous. So I think I'm correct about my projection for this taking less than an hour. I don't know quite when we started, but the stream has been going. I've been playing as long as the stream has been up, which is an hour and 25 minutes now. And this, I'm counting it basically since after we capped Anthrakia and went back to Charkia. Charkia on. we are now about to conclude it here at Ferrous. So that was muy rápido. Excuse me.
Scan terminated.
Oh, nice. Indestructible wall. Perfect. Ancient ruined wall. Uh-oh, no! Ancient alien technology.
You can just do 20 to make it even and then keep like, the extra 2.
Well, time for a Neophron.
By the way, we've lost reason.
Chahar ha!
It's
Go
Actually, it's-
se
It was
ye!
mine.
Nobody up there. Cool.
Be right back.
It's a little bit risky for me to call it in here before checking the runway to see if it's actually clear, but
Select destination.
The
Destination selected.
Trusting that it is.
My frames.
there's somebody else here, though. They might be calling something in as well. I don't know.
Hey guys,
Watch
looking
out,
down
I'm
there.
coming in
Almost done?
Nolos airfield to rearm.
Copy. That was funny you should say that. That ammo was mine actually.
I don't know.
I'll replace it. I'll replace the
Oh, there
ammo.
he is.
Incoming sector scan.
Okay, so I had one in the repair, and then I called one for fuel. And I had an AI.
Call it repair and heal, and I'll call it the ammo.
Let's go. There's Blanos. Oy. Sorry about that, buddy.
Sector scan terminated.
Okay, you want me to call in repair and fuel?
Yeah, and I'll call the ammo.
He disappears. His job is complete. It's like a Meeseeks. Collision lights on.
The enemy is advancing.
Whoops. Alright. Don't run across. Okay. Cool. Successfully able to take off. Alright. Tratnir. Want the cannon. Let's get level. I'm gonna ease up on the throttle a bit here. 'Cause we are already going pretty quick. Flaps. Flaps are up. We're good.
Oh, who gave me like a box?
Here's the Kajman. And here is our current area of operations. Oh, there goes a missile. Wonder what it's going for. It's going for that Mora to the left. Yep, we got him. Let's get our own. Ooh. Bit of a gnarly frame. Frame rate. Telos is pretty extensive. Let's see. Oh, looks like it's already being engaged. Okay. We got another. Let's turn on thermal. Here we go. Ooh, Akuma. Oh, it's already down. Okay, well. Let's focus on some of this infantry then, I guess. Oi! Choppy frames, a little bit. Alright, so we're talking about this area. Not bad, not bad. Got a few. They are just all over that complex area. Oh no! Taking a hit. It's not good. Probably gonna go down. Darn it. Look at my flaps, they're like really messed up. This is Ghost Hotel. Haunted, creepy encounters. Cosmic. Oh boy.
I hope you can make it to the ground, man. It's pretty bad.
Get some height. Try the landing autopilot again. Oh, this is... Oh, okay. doubt I'm gonna make this. Oh man. Such a slow turn. Oh man.
Incoming sector scan.
I don't think so. I don't think so.
Sector scan terminated.
There's a Shikra coming in. I won't interfere.
The enemy is advancing.
There's the Shikra. Oh, I'm out of fuel? No. Oh my goodness! Well. That's what I get.
See that town? That town's gonna die.
He was a little sexist though.
At least I got like
Oh shit, boys.
almost 10 kills, I think.
420's joining.
It's pretty cool.
Craig spoke up for 20, man.
Yeah, crack smoker. Yo, cowards,
gonna join.
don't even smoke crack.
Yeah, I need to change my
Alright.
name on
Hey
here,
to you.
but nobody will recognize me, so I don't know.
Yeah, I kept my name, dude.
Let's go in on foot. I'll get another jet before the end, but
Deuce is clear, by
Select
the way.
destination.
gonna give it some time.
Destination selected.
There's enemies.
What's kilos? You mean telos?
Yeah. Wait, is this helicopter over here? Is this friendly? No, this is a UAV, apparently. No, it's an AR-2 darter.
How do you ping?
Incoming sector scan.
Shift T
Shift T.
in default.
Ian, you're heading right towards me. You're
There's
scaring me.
enemies there.
Okay, I saw like an unknown air.
Well, they can't.
Yeah, that-
They can't be there
That's me.
because
You're scaring
airblip.
me.
it's restricted.
Because I saw you too.
Since they're not attacking it right now.
Maybe it was just a...
Oh no, I called in an ammo truck right here. That's why.
Oh, okay. Do we know
Oh,
what
wow,
to
we're
choose?
capping.
Smoking pretty bad, boy.
Calling in a Neophron to the
Sector
southern
scan
airfield.
terminated.
Apparently there's blue fur around here. Blue fur.
Still good, I'm still good. I'm still alive.
Well, that is a
That's the
blue
first
fur
one.
tank.
Friendly Ifrit GMG coming in to clean up telos.
Copy that.
There's some infantry on that ping. I might be friendly, I'm not sure.
Hey, anybody in a Evo?
That's not-
I marked it on the map. You got a pre-on.
Dickman, what the heck happened to
Hey,
your mic?
Pigpen, I think your mic's wires loose. It's got really staticky.
There's enemy blue
Can you hear me
on,
now?
Can you hear me now?
There we go.
No, I was saying,
Or in military right now.
any helicopter needs ammo, just look where I put a mark on the map right here where I'm at.
Pigpen kind of sounds like one of my friends. Who I play ArmA with, but I
My
haven't played with him for a while.
helicopter got fucked, but somehow I'm still.
Ooh, Blue 4 are
Just
doing a
land
pretty
and
good
call
job
me
with
a
their back
repair truck on
capping,
your
but
position.
That's what I'm doing.
Incoming sector scan.
now that we're on the
It
move
lands on top of the helicopter
westward,
and repairs it.
As you're dying. And then
Yeah.
repairing.
Talos is clean, boys. Well done.
I'm turning off the engine.
Airfield compound or power plant next?
Yeah, through compound, trying to see for vehicles.
Sector seized.
I wonder if Blue
Select
4 have
sector.
a
I don't know how
Sector
my
scan
helicopter is
terminated.
alive.
Oh, my
Blackfish
stomach is
that they're
firing.
using to capture towns.
Yeah, there's a black
Ooh,
wasp.
that black,
Oh, the
that
blackfish is
black
so
wasp
cool.
might be fucked here in a second. You want me to
Incoming
call some
sector scan.
infantry?
I'm on it, I'm on it.
Black
Sector
Wasp is
selected.
dead.
Looks like it's going
Yes,
down.
Wow.
Hell yeah.
Good shit.
Incoming
Oh,
sector
that's
scan.
what that beeping means.
Yes.
Is that Pigpen? No, it was
Oh,
Ian.
I wonder what that beeping
my
means.
turret's
Incoming
fucked.
missile.
And Pigpen. I think Pigpen's in the
Normally that beeping
Cashman.
means you're fucked.
Yeah, it
Sector
really
scan
does.
terminated.
I'm in a tank.
Yeah, beeping means you're fucked.
Does anyone have a repair truck near the Telos?
Alright,
Helos?
let's...
Yeah, I have one.
Select destination.
Where are you at?
Destination selected.
We can hear the mayhem. Let's
Sector scan
observe
terminated.
the
A
mayhem.
little bit. Yeah, but that looks like-
Ooh, yeah.
If that's a red dot. Look on your map.
I can tell that the frame rate is a little bit better now that Telos is kind of cleared. Still pretty bad though. And this is probably why Agios Dionysios is...
Kind of north a little.
I think that's got it. I actually don't know. I don't really cap it that often, but
Have we checked
I
out
feel
that
like
rhino
it's
shed lately?
probably got a pretty substantial defense force, as well as the airbase complex that we're taking right now too.
See it? Hang on, I'll bring an infantry down.
I'm on the ping. How far is it? I do not see it at all. Are you sure that you put it in Blue 4 chat?
Incoming sector scan.
Yeah. Blue 4 chat? No, I put it in on fight channel. It's a real...
Side channel.
Or the
Here,
South
I'll
channel?
make it
my
bigger
bad.
though. Here, I'll
Ooh.
Oh, you're that
There.
far.
What
Okay.
he said.
I saw a little north. I was like, okay, just, you know, a little bit. I didn't realize you were
All right.
that
No,
far.
no.
So after we capture airfield here,
Yeah.
I think I'll get another Neofron.
I am not sure how I'm surviving.
Gonna wrap this up here pretty quick. Another 20 minutes or so, so I'll
Sector scan terminated.
spend that time, as much of it as I can, flying. And in fact, I'll...
We can't make your way
Can't go
towards
now,
that,
but...
that point.
Oh, I'm coming to the mark you put in the X.
Yeah, there's gonna be an air here.
Incoming sector scan.
Let me know when you're done with it, 'cause we're gonna send it to the salt flat.
Wait a second.
You're gonna send it to where?
Salt flat. I would not test that.
That answers that question.
Hitting our Moles airfield. Some player there.
Well, then I'll go to Salicono.
Select destination. Sector scan terminated. Destination selected.
I hear you.
It's a panther.
Holy moly, somebody
got
just shot like
T-140
50
coming in.
missiles at me.
Is it that
Somebody's gotta
fast?
be-
I think I just finished.
Are you repaired? Check your...
Oh boy, it's gonna
Hey,
take me a
Brian,
while.
Do you have any There's a
looks like
panther
it.
there at Molos Airfield.
Thank you.
Just be careful.
Yeah, I'm gonna go bomb it.
My pleasure. I'm gonna send my guy.
Yeah, I got hit by an AT. I don't know where it was though. Did someone
We have
just call
Sector
enemy
seized.
tanks at
Voting for the next sector.
Oh, never mind. Y'all are fast, goddamn.
I like how airfield compound is not connected to air base.
Yeah, you gotta go through main power plant.
Incoming
Oh.
sector scan.
Considering
I hate these. Oh, I hate these backyards.
yeah.
Gotta go back out all
Just
the
ArmA
way around. Yeah.
Someone just tried to call a.
What happened to the tank?
They have a cheat
Sector
down, so
selected.
At airfield?
I'm almost yes.
Chris, there's an enemy on that
Of course
tank.
they do.
He just tried to call in a tank that blew it out of the sky.
Roger.
Good shit.
Hell yeah. Keep doing that. Make them burn their
Sector
CP.
scan terminated.
I don't think I've actually
Or maybe
taken
they'll
off
get smart
from
and
this
call in 40
airfield.
Quad bikes with their tank.
Yes.
I'll blow those
An
up
army
too.
of quad bikes. Hang on, I'm gonna take this boy up.
Yeah, you're below the enemy, whoever that is.
I see a quad bike.
Dude, they're below you right now.
Of
Dude.
course, I got a missile.
How many of them are there,
Incoming
do you see?
sector scan.
Quad bike's down.
Hope my jet isn't destroyed before I get there.
I got locked on by a missile.
They're
so
still
no
at Agios.
I'm looking. There's no one there. I'm standing on radar.
You just blew a tank out the sky right there, so there's definitely somebody.
Sector scan
Unless you
terminated.
called it in the wrong spot.
Yeah. I dropped
You
the
probably
GPU
did.
and I didn't get nothing.
I feel like this
Okay, that's odd. Well, it was a little
should
more north of
be able to
that.
call in jets, but maybe that runway is too small. I don't know.
So, someone called a.
Then again, Blue 4 have
Incoming sector
AAC
scan.
airfield
Flying over
and
that
the
crack right now.
the main
Oh, they're calling it.
air base in the middle of the map,
No,
pretty
that's
close
okay,
together.
so
No, that's ours. That's ours.
Yeah.
So maybe that's why.
There is a chopper out that took me out.
Because Blue 4, on the other hand, have Molos really close to their base, but the next
Where did it take you out at?
closest would be the main
Got a Strider coming inbound.
main air base in the middle of the map, and then Silicano all the way down here. But this is actually, it's kind of nice because it's a different
Look like
Sector
No,
scan
I barely
terminated.
played.
different direction. You'd need 2 dedicated campers to
Pretty sure.
sit outside
RTB, I got
this airfield and Molos airfield
anything that doesn't have hexagons on it
to sabotage.
is in ours.
Yeah, that's
Op
what I
4,
pretty much
but-
thought.
Unless it's the
That's
Orca,
pretty
in
much
which
it.
case it is ours.
Right now, it
There's
seems
an
like
awful lot like the Black
there's only one player
Those who can
doing
extract
that right now, and he's up at Molos. So we abandoned Molos.
What the
those who
fuck?
Maybe he'll just
Try
leave,
getting a Pawnee off the ground at their
because there won't be
airbase.
anything for him to do since we're all down here.
Pretty well.
Or he'll move down here, and then we'll just move back up there.
Good, because there's no reason for
Yeah.
finance.
Yo, you just
Is it
got blown up
disrespectful?
landing, didn't you?
Me? Dude?
Yeah.
No, I got shot
Somebody
by a
just
missile
landed.
and then died. I got shot by a missile.
I just took an AT rocket to the face and it did barely any damage. I
I'm
love the
telling you, there's dudes
T-140.
below you.
T-140.
No,
I don't
I
know
was
where
flying
they're
over.
at.
Super
Where?
tank.
No, I flew over. I didn't get
He,
shot
he
down.
was flying
it
over
was at,
Pyrgos. He shouldn't have gotten shot down. At least from that location.
Hang on, I'm heading to Pyrgos to set up an AA gun.
This should
Oh,
be
that must have been somebody else then.
fine for taking off. It seems longer than the Molos. It definitely seems longer than the AAC airfield,
There's
but
all enemy
it could
armor
just look that way
gone
from
at power plant.
on foot. Maybe it's shorter.
The enemy is advancing.
Anyway,
Yeah, it looks like I just did a flyby and saw nothing.
let's do this again.
Alright. T-140 coming in for cleanup.
Oh, here
There's a
comes.
seeker coming
Copy
in
that.
down at the lower airbase. That's Selecano.
Well, I see it coming in, so I'll get out of the way here.
Bring the armor in a electric fire.
Enemies incoming. Incoming surface air.
And away we go. All right. I'll try to empty my ordnance before either getting shot down or calling it for this stream, because I'm almost done here. Just gonna be trying to assist my team with a jet. Wow, that was
Jesus, we have so much CP.
Yeah.
Incoming
let's get level. There we go. Alright, we should have a Kuma. Got a Kuma? Let's see if I can get it. One Kuma down. And the other one just got hit. I saw it coming in. Got a missile off. Where'd it go? Don't see him. He's probably after me now. Is that him? Yep. Ugh. Pretty sure. Maybe I hit him with that AA missile. I hope so. That'd be sweet. But I don't know. But in any case, I survived, and we took him out. Alright, I'm gonna have a look, see what Blue 4 are doing over here. That's a Kajman. Get level. Uh-oh, is that... Pretty sure that was our jet. Yeah. Gonna do a gun run, but get shot at, so. Do I have bombs? I do. Cool. We're on to our next town. Go too far to the south. Okay. I should try flying the chopper more too, or the choppers, I should say. What do you have here? Ingar. We got infantry. Wow. Seems like a lot of those guys are already down. I'm gonna start shooting in there. Yeah, we are just devastating. We've got some pretty good team capturing synergy going on. Or sector capturing, not team capturing. Teamwork. Got good teamwork. Could say that, I suppose. So Op 4 going for Gravia. Blue 4 are trying to take airbase complex from us right here. I think those are friendly. It's hard to tell, but yeah, those are friendly. Those are friendly. Seems like they've got it in hand for now. Saw something. Something. Well, that's it for countermeasures. What did he mark here? Ooh, there's a cheetah up here. We're gonna try to get that cheetah.
Yeah. Pretty much anything on the radar can happen to snob.
Hey, I got sundry spawning in.
Alright, so I sent you guys to combat.
Nothing. Nothing lighting up. Oops.
I got that Ghost Hawk at their base. Air base.
They got a rhino somewhere here. That's still in that shit.
Huh. Maybe it was already taken out. Anyway. Are those, like, being shot at me? I don't know what those explosions are coming from. Weird. Oops.
I don't think it's or the Pawnee. I can't yet.
Just kill their squad lead.
Whoever's got their laser on there.
Copy. I'm gonna come
Oh
down.
my god, we traded?
Darn it.
I like how the closer I get to
come on. That was bad. Got one though, at least. Ricks, there's a bunch of them. Got one more. It helped, though. I helped. Got 10 cannon left. Let's just... Boom. Cool. So, the next most useful thing I can do against infantry... Well, I could do the HE Tretners. So, we'll do those next. Going straight for AAC. I need to back off because I don't have countermeasures.
Yeah, that'll just literally make you stop. I got a question. Who actually...
Blue Forest still going for... Pardon me. For our sector, but... It doesn't seem like they're able to capture it. Nope. That's too risky. Might hit teammates. Alright, I am going to do a high flyover of AAC. I want to see maybe if I can harass them a little bit down there. Let's have a peek. I don't know if he's talking to me. I thought I heard him say iron. Anything? Nope. Let's see if I can get it. Oh, he's off. Okay. Shoot. Off. He's probably gonna get me, like, instantly. I have no countermeasures, so...
frontier lounge.
Oh no. That was awesome. Can't believe that worked.
Oh, it's in Ferrous. Yeah, you got a second. Right now,
There was something here. What was it? Well, this match has certainly ground to a halt. Not a halt, but it's definitely a lot. No!
I'm just gonna send them, but I'm gonna let these guys set the map here. But
Wow, okay, Northern Airfield is...
Well, the dive didn't work that time. Ah, Rabara, just in time for me to stop streaming. Sorry about that, bud.
Nice.
No, look,
I was
look, you see,
basically
look at
emptying
they
the
left
Jets
on our-
ordnance
on
and
our-
then
on our side, so I left them that.
calling it quits. I've
Sector
been
scan
been at
terminated.
it for about 2 hours now, so
What did they do?
Everyone, if you have
Op
any
4
time,
is
write down a quick message
COVID,
about what
apparently. We're the coronavirus.
So Admiral
It's too
Cockbar,
bad.
I marked him on the map. He's got 2 cheetahs.
Oh my god.
Not gonna read that one.
Sector seized. Select sector.
Yeah, panic buying.
Laka?
So you got a whole stock of toilet paper now? You set? Set for the
Incoming
quarantine?
sector scan.
Hey, Bill, can I get some CP? Unless we take out Lock the Factory.
Apparently we got that Black Wasp. That's enough for me.
yeah, we gotta go
I'm gonna
factory.
transfer my
Boys,
resources
I'm
and
gonna go draw a
we'll...
spaceship one moment.
Oh,
Guys, make sure
Neo
to go
Corey.
factory.
Go factory.
too late. Sorry.
I'm not a vote, so.
Sector
I
selected.
think I'll give my funds to Ian.
Fuck, I ain't walking all the way over there.
No, he's been flying a lot,
Hydra
so...
spaceship.
Nice!
Sector scan terminated.
Well, you're all set.
Same color.
They
Well,
deleted
that is
my
the end of this
spaceship.
stream.
Hey, I'm gonna reset the voting.
But probably in about half hour I'll be back
Yeah.
streaming through the Half-Life 2 campaign. Literally the second time I've played through the Half-Life 2 campaign. The first time was when I bought it, when it came out. But yeah, that's been a lot of fun. I'm replaying Half-Life and Half-Life 2 and the episodes because I want to play Half-Life Alyx.
Hang on.
Capping airfield.
Can't wait for that. Take the
Hang on.
plunge
I'm gonna go to this SDV.
with VR.
I'm gonna go be an annoying little bastard for a while.
Because I trust Valve. I think they'll deliver, so...
I'm surprised I'm even swimming.
Well, alright, man. Hope to see you there. If not, thanks for tuning in, man. And I'll catch y'all in the next one.
Two cheetahs.
Take care.
I'm back.